Hey, ladies and gents, it's me, Allie. How are you this evening? I'm coming here just to update you on what's going on with me and with Yonatan. Today, I had my meeting at the Board of Education um, to try and advocate for my son to get him into all day pre K next year because soon he will be 3. Um, the problem that I'm facing is that in our county there is no all day pre K. It tends to be 2 to 3 days a week, 2 to 3 days a week, and then of course it's a half a day. And so that's one of the barriers that, based off the meeting, I'm assuming may be an issue. And then the other problem was I if we do or if I am able to get him in all day pre K, meaning that he goes the morning session and the evening session, there is a time in between where, oh, here comes my little one. There is a there is a gap of time, like about an hour or so, where the teachers actually have planning and their lunch, and so there's going to be an issue about who would watch over him in between those times. And so I'm brainstorming from the meeting. I'm gathering that there was going to be some brainstorming there. I was It was suggested that I set up another meeting, a IFSP meeting, which the scary thing is that I just had one actually this past Friday, and so actually I'm about to call another meeting in order to reassess where we as a team think that or rather, what would be the best placement for him for next year? The reality of it is, I'm gonna be honest with you, ladies and gents. I don't care what they say. If it's not what I want to hear, then I guess that I'm going to have to figure out what my next step is. Um, I'm not saying that I am not open to some type of reasonable placement for him for next year, as long as academics is the focus. But at this point in time, I want him in all day pre K. He deserves it. Other states have all day pre K, and there are states out there that actually have their children that have been diagnosed with the diagnosis of Down syndrome in all day pre K. And the reality of it is that I am in a state that has one of the top curriculums in the nation. And my county that I am is the number one county in the state. And we don't have all day pre K. And I'm asking for something in regards to my son that is developmentally delayed. And I just feel as though, with knowing that my son should be in all day pre K, especially understanding and realizing that if he should go to kindergarten, he's going to be at a deficit between a year and a half deficit to his peers. And we, as educators, knowing this, that should not be allowed. And so I have determined that that is why, actually, excuse me, that is why I started so early and trying to start the process, because oh my gosh, y'all didn't hear that, did you? That's my little one. You're not gonna believe what he just did, and I'm not gonna tell you. So um uh and so um and so I forgot what I was going to say, and so I'm just going to move on. But anyways, I hope that you stay here with me and you follow this journey. I am hoping that before I have my meeting, because I did email his special educator in regards to setting one up, because I'm hoping it's going to happen within the next week or so. That if you have any information out there that you think can help me, you have any suggestions, if you come across any studies, anything, please forward it my way. I don't care if you do it through comment or reach out to me, but I would appreciate any type of feedback or dialogue in regards to me, in regards to being able to help me, I guess, advocate or plead my case um, to the Board of Education. I hope that, again, like I said, that you follow me and that you join in on the conversation. Um, I am right now, I am still hopeful. I'm going to continue to be hopeful. I am hoping that I am not going into a battle and that I'm not about to have to put on my body armor that we as parents have to have in regards to when we're advocating for our children. I am hoping that this is really actually going to be a smoother process than what I'm thinking, and that they're going to work with me and not against me. Because in all essence, you all, school is supposed to be a joint effort between the educators, the administrators, and the parents. It's not supposed to be a relationship where there's clashing. It's not supposed to be one of clashing. It's supposed to be one of, of togetherness, of working together. And so that is my hope. That is my hope. My hope is that next year my son will be in all day pre-K, so that my little man, by the time he's in fifth grade with the rest of his peers, he can rock and roll just like the rest of them. He can keep up. He can be on the verge of starting to write his ABCs, say his ABCs, beginning with math, and not being in a pull out mode, because that's not what I want for my son. My son is not going to be isolated. That is an absolute no-no. He's not going to be isolated. He is going to be with his peers. And so wish me luck, ladies and gents. Prayer, luck, whatever it is that you choose to do. All right, ladies and gents, I'm going to keep you abreast. Hopefully, I'll see you in the next few days. Hopefully, when I come back to give you an update on me getting my son in all-day pre-K next year. And hopefully some other children in our county that also have been diagnosed with Down syndrome. My little one is actually kicking me right now. That's why you see me giving him a funny look. See, stop, Poppy. Um, hopefully with other children that have been diagnosed with Down syndrome also. Hopefully when I come back to this topic of what's going on, it will be good news, and not me, of course, telling you what the next step is going to be, and me, frustrated. Well, anyways, you have a good evening, and I will see you the next few days. Bye.